everyone. Welcome to the webinar series on homeopathic pharmacy organized by Sympathy Institute of Homeopathic Pharmacy and Hospital in collaboration with Delhi Homeopathic Medical Association. I, Dr. Himani Sharma, wholeheartedly welcome each one of you for the today's webinar. I feel privileged enough to be the moderator for the today's session. We will try our best to provide you with the knowledge treasures by the best speakers across the country. Before beginning the session, let me acquaint you with Sympathy. Sympathy Institute of Homeopathic Pharmacy and Hospital existed and incorporated with registration of Delhi government in 2009 at New Delhi. The institute established, directed and led by Dr. R. Kant and his team with the commitment to promote homeopathic pharmacy system of medicine worldwide. The institute established in 2009 and conducting foundation courses in homeopathy, certificate in homeopathic dispensing, diploma in homeopathic pharmacy, and bachelor's in homeopathic pharmacy with affiliation of government authorities and UGC recognized university. Sympathy Institute of Homeopathic Pharmacy and Hospital started homeopathic pharmacy courses with the purpose to educate the people in a quality manner and produce a qualified homeopathic pharmacist. The homeopathic dispensaries, hospitals, industries, they were facing the problems for the many years. Sympathy Institute took initiatives and started that kind of courses to reduce the quality issues in homeopathic industry. We are also participating and conducting free dispensaries, medical camps, health checkups in schools, and also regularly organizing a mega event for homeopathy that is run for homeopathy Institute. Now we have with us a renowned physician and a great person, Dr. Deepak Sharma, General Secretary of Delhi Homeopathic Medical Association, DHME, and Founder Director of Orbit Clinics. I request sir to say a few words about DHME. Welcome, sir.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर हिमानी। आप सभी लोगों को मेरा नमस्कार और आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत करता हूं। मैं डॉक्टर दीपक शर्मा, दिल्ली होम्योपैथिक मेडिकल एसोसिएशन का जनरल सेक्रेटरी। सबसे पहले स्वागत है आज के हमारे स्पीकर डॉक्टर संतोष का, उसके बाद डॉक्टर आर कांत जो सिंपैथी के डायरेक्टर हैं, बाकी सभी लोगों का जो हमें इस समय सुन रहे हैं। और आज फार्मेसी की सातवां एपिसोड है हमारा, और ये जो सीरीज का जो पूरा श्रेय है वो सिंपैथी इंस्टीट्यूट को जाता है, डॉक्टर कांत को जाता है कि उन्होंने फार्मेसी के एक ऐसे अछूते टॉपिक को शुरू किया और जो होम्योपैथी के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी सब्जेक्ट है। क्योंकि अभी हम जब पिछले लेक्चर में बात कर रहे थे तो एक अहम बात आई सामने कि एक डॉक्टर को सबसे पहले एक फार्मासिस्ट होना चाहिए, उसके बाद एक अच्छा डॉक्टर बन सकता है। तो ये एक बहुत अच्छी बात थी हमने जो इस पूरी सीरीज में सीखने को मिली, और अभी और भी बहुत सारी बातें रह गई हैं जो हम इन लेक्चर्स में सीखेंगे। मैं दिल्ली होम्योपैथिक मेडिकल एसोसिएशन का जनरल सेक्रेटरी, आप सब लोग जो नए हैं उनको बताना चाहता हूं कि दिल्ली होम्योपैथिक मेडिकल एसोसिएशन 1932 में डॉक्टर युद्धवीर सिंह सर द्वारा बनाई गई थी। डॉक्टर युद्धवीर सिंह सर दिल्ली के पहले हेल्थ मिनिस्टर रहे। उन्होंने नेहरू होम्योपैथिक मेडिकल कॉलेज, दिल्ली पब्लिक लाइब्रेरी और बहुत सारी होम्योपैथिक डिस्पेंसरी का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन किया था, और दिल्ली होम्योपैथिक मेडिकल एसोसिएशन के भी फाउंडर रहे हैं। दिल्ली होम्योपैथिक मेडिकल एसोसिएशन 1932 से लगातार उन्हीं के बनाए हुए दिल्ली पब्लिक लाइब्रेरी में लास्ट संडे को अपनी सीएमई करती आई थी। लेकिन कोविड के काल के दौरान हम लोगों ने ये वेबिनार शुरू किए, और सबसे पहले वेबिनार जो है वो डीएचएमए ने शुरू किए। डीएचएमए और भी बहुत सारी एक्टिविटी करती है, जैसे हेल्थ कैंप, सेमिनार्स, हेल्थ होम्योपैथी की प्रमोशन के लिए और बहुत सारी चीज़ें। होम्योपैथी के रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन को भी लागू कराने में भी डीएचएमए का बहुत सारा सहयोग रहा था। हालांकि अभी कुछ समय से हमें ये सहयोग मिला है और काम करने का, तो मैं बहुत गौरवान्वित महसूस करता हूँ अपने आप को कि मैं दिल्ली होम्योपैथिक मेडिकल एसोसिएशन का सेक्रेटरी हूँ। डॉक्टर संतोष सर, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है, और हम बिना किसी देरी के चाहेंगे कि आप अपना सेशन जो है वो शुरू करें। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now, I would like to introduce you all to our dignified and respected speaker for the today's session, Dr. Santosh Chincholkar, Director, SIHPP, Amravati, Maharashtra. Now, he is the founder director of PHCM Society, Amravati. He is also founder director of Sympathy Institute of Homeopathic Pharmacy, Maharashtra branch. He is a life member of St. John's Ambulance, Amravati branch. He is a life member of He is also ex-vice president of Maharashtra HMAI branch. He is an ex-secretary of Amravati HMAI branch. He is working as a professor in the Department of Homeopathic Pharmacy since 21 years. He has also worked as an examiner, internal and external, in Amravati University. He has also worked as an examiner in Central Observer, Central in Charge in MUHS Nasik Examination Center. He has also worked as a chairman, Internal Vigilance Squad in MUHS Nasik, inspection committee member on LIC inspection in MUHS Nasik, as a sports in charge, culture in charge, NSS officer in Amravati, Nasik University, worked as an examiner in Bharati Vidyapeeth, Pune. He has published various research papers. One of them, a few of them are in the Classical Science, Volume 10, Issue 3, Classical Science, Volume 10, Issue 3 in Diarrhea. He has also published various articles in April, June 2016 and published cases in the National Journal of Homeopathy from time to time. He has also organized and participated in the number of homeopathic awareness programs like morning health checkup camps, blood checkup camps, prepared homeopathic preventive medicine in institute around 60 to 70,000 bottles of medicines and against the corona and distributed to the contaminated zones in the various parts of the country. So today he will be discussing on a very interesting and innovative topic, that is importance of LM in clinical practices. I hope you all are looking forward for the today's session. So now, without not taking much time, I request you all to listen patiently. You can post your queries in the chat box, which will be discussed at the end of the session. So now I will invite our speaker for the today, Dr. Santosh sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Imani ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all. First of all, I pay my homage to our beloved father of the homeopathy, Dr. Christian Frederick Samuel Hahnemann. And today is the Guru Purnima, so it is a very precious moment for me. And on this occasion of the death anniversary month, I appreciate and congratulate Delhi Homeopathic Medical Association President, Secretary and the team, and also the Managing Director of the SIM New Delhi, Dr. R. Khan sir, who organizes such an important, basic, valuable seminar on the homeopathic pharmacy. Up till now, in this webinar, we listen the most important and the rare topic of the homeopathic pharmacy by the renowned, experienced speaker. So today I will explore another important topic by paying my homage to the Dr. P.R. Smith on this Guru Purnima occasion, the hidden treasurer of the LM potency in the clinical practice. Dear all my respected delegates, I would like to share some important views which are very important to understand the homeopathy. As everyone know that the Dr. Samuel Hahnemann discovered the homeopathic system of treatment in 1790 when he was translating the Kulim Matra Medica. In the footnote it is given the bark will produce the malaria-like symptom. From this chain of thought, he started thinking about why the Peruvian bark will not cure the malaria. So he started thinking and experimentizing himself, friend, family, with the Peruvian or cinchona juice, and confirmed the first pharmacological of given the literature about the homeopathic system of treatment. This is a Philip's venture. I would like to give you the information and that drug knowledge we will give from the homeopathic pharmacy. Drug action we will give from the homeopathic pharmacy. Potency dose we are giving from the homeopathic pharmacy. But still today, homeopathic student, homeopathic the homeopathic pharmacy. Only they are giving the importance about the repertory, matra medica, and only for the similimum, not for the potency, not for the dose. So, as you know that everyone is familiar with the work of the Hahnemann from the organon medicine, who is lesser writing, but not familiar with the last potency, that is the LM potency. So now I will share my slide. Okay. So, Dr. Hahnemann, familiar with the work with the organon of medicine to his lesser writing, and we are not much familiar with the last organon, that is the LM potency. It is also the fact even the Dr. Hahnemann do not use the LM potency in his practice, because Dr. Hahnemann and the other homeopath are not very much aware about the LM potency during his practice. We are getting the unexpected homeopathic medicinal aggravation, and we are facing still the failure of the various result in the homeopathic medicine in the centesimal scale. But we are not give up that potency from our practice. But today we have a chance to learn about this LM potency in his practice, and to start with the high speed spectrum 5G network in our homeopathic medicine. In the introduction, in the 6th edition of Organon of Medicine, when the Dr. Hahnemann given in the aphorism number 270 and 271, in the footnote section 150 and 157 of Organon of Medicine, डॉक्टर हेनेमन ने यहां दवाई किस तरह से बनाई जाती है और ये दवाई किस हद तक काम करेगी इसके बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन दी है. In the aphorism number 270 and 271, he has given about the mode of preparation of the new medicine. This new method, new dynamization. Now, what is the new dynamization? As you know that in 1833, when the 5th edition of Organon of Medicine was published, at that time, Dr. Henneman has given the centesimal scale. At that time, when there is a much clinical homeopathic medicinal aggravation obstacle in the homeopathic practice, and due to that the Dr. Henneman was realized the homeopathic medicinal aggravation is which cannot cure the cases, but the due to the original condition of the disease course is aggravate too much in the homeopathic result. So at that time, the Dr. Nehme has given how the development of the power of the small part of the drug substances into highly dynamized drug substances, which was explained in the aphorism number 270 and 271. We will see in the next slide. In aphorism number 1, that is the renewed dynamization. Now this renewed dynamization, as you know that in the chronic cases, when the homeopath will give the homeopathic medicine in the centesimal scale, at that time there is a two type of actions are there. One is primary action, another is secondary action. In the when this action of medicine to the vital force, that is called primary action, and if we repeat the dose of the frequency of the potency of the dose, then the primary action of second dose is overlapped by the secondary action of first dose. So due to that, what happened, there is a number 161, there is a renewed dynamization where the dynamized property, the material quantity of the drug substances is too much reduced as the level, and due to that the medicinal aggravation will be less in LM scale. Next, in footnote aphorism number 132, it is mentioned about new altered but the perfect method. Dr. Henneman has done the experiment after the publishing the 5th edition of Organon of Medicine, when he realized that, because at that time what happened, there is a very much in the entire Europe at that time, very much devastating scarlet fever is going on, and at that time the homeopath only apply the various large doses in the combination, and the different drug was widespread of the uncurable disease was occur, and due to that Dr. Henneman has given this new altered but the perfect method, where the Dr. Henneman itself make the experience about the fright from the Peruvian bar to his discovery of unfolding pharmacodynamic properties of drug substances brought to the systemic. This he has given the new dynamization, that is the new altered but the perfect method of dynamization. Then Dr. Pierre Smith, who is the pioneer of the 50 millisiemens potency. When the Dr. Pierre Smith first translate the 6th edition of Organon of Medicine into French, at that time he has given the one article in the British Homeopathic Journal in July 1954. In this, he has given the hidden treasure of the last organon of homeopathy, and the name was given 50 millisiemens potency. Now, this 50 millisiemens potency, why he has given the every time the material quantity of the drug is reduced by 50,000 times, and the power of the drug substances which is increased by 50,000 times. So this is the high degree of dilution where it should be increased that power to higher and higher level, and this is the most important achievement in the homeopathic world. Now the question is why the new LM potency is concept is arrived. As you know that in 1833 when the centesimal scale was introduced and everyone is preparing the homeopathic medicine from the centesimal scale, most of the homeopaths, they are using higher and higher potencies, but still they are giving the homeopathic aggravation. जब आपको पता होगा कि होम्योपैथी में एक कहावत है, होम्योपैथी में लोग बोलते हैं कि होम्योपैथी में पहले बढ़ता है बाद में कम होता है, मतलब ये जो कहावत है ये होम्योपैथी के साथ जुड़ गई। अगर कोई अननोन आदमी जो होम्योपैथी के बारे में नहीं जानता है तो होम्योपैथी दवा लेने से डरता है। क्यों? क्योंकि होम्योपैथी में पहले बढ़ता है बाद में कम होता है। तो ये जो पढ़ने वाली चीज है, दिस फियर वाज डेवलप्ड, and due to that at that time also there are the devastating diseases which was occur in the Europe, and due to why the new LM potency is concept is arrived. Number one, the rapid gentle cure is not possible due to slow action of the centesimal scale. Undesirable, unwanted medicinal aggravation, even in well-selected remedy. Now the homeopath is, if well-selected remedy on the basis of symptom similarity, but still he will face to unwanted medicinal aggravation, and due to that the patient is also disturbed and it is in the trouble of that original disease state. After administration of the single dose, now as you know that if you are the homeopath, in all over the India, there are the few good homeopaths, those who are using only the single dose and wait and watch for the particular period. But now this almost all this thing was finished. When you give the single dose, you will get the result. There is no need to wait and watch for the long time, because centesimal scale is the time consuming action scale. It takes long, prolonged action of the drug and trouble the patient. It long time to cure the disease. The action of the potency of the centesimal scale is prolonged, and due to that what happened? The patient have to suffer more time and to obtain the cure. So at that time also some patients are fear about to take the homeopathic medicine. होम्योपैथी से बहुत देर लगती है, ऐसा लोगों का कंसेप्ट है। ये हमको बदलना है और ये बदला जा सकता है सिर्फ LM स्केल, दैट इज द टुडेज 5G नेटवर्क ऑफ होम्योपैथिक मेडिसिन। नाउ उसके बाद centesimal scale में to frequent repetition is not possible. लेकिन इसके बावजूद बहुत से फिजिशियन, बहुत से डॉक्टर, दे आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट द होम्योपैथिक प्रिंसिपल. They are giving the homeopathic frequent dose, and due to that, what happened? There is a incurable, dangerous, irreversible disease occur in the patient, and the patient blame about the homeopathy. So this is not happened in the future. So for that, we have to go with the LM potency. Now 50 millisiemens. This 50 millisiemens potency, that is the LM potency. Why we have to choose the LM potency? Why we have to go with the LM potency? Because the LM potency will give you the highest ideal cure, is in the rapid, gentle and permanent restoration of health in the shortest, most reliable, harmless way on easily comprehensible principle. इस डेफिनेशन का हर शब्द इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है. द हाईएस्ट आइडियल क्योर, सबसे ऊंचा आइडियल क्योर. क्योर मतलब आपको रोग मुक्त होना, संपूर्ण रोग मुक्त होना, इज रैपिड, स्पीडी 5G नेटवर्क. तो किसी को हानि न पहुंचाते हुए हमको उसकी पूर्व अवस्था में उसको लाना, in the most shortest and the most reliable and the harmless way on easily comprehensible principle. सरल, आसान तरीके से, on the basis of principle. So this is the one of the potency which is give you the highest ideal cure, which is in the rapid, gentle, permanent restoration of health in the shortest and the most reliable way on the easily comprehensible principle. मैं एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल देना चाहूंगा. अगर किसी को रेनल कैल्कुलाई है, हम अगर एलएम पोटेंसी से उसको मेडिसिन सिलेक्ट करते हैं, एलएम सेंटिसिमल स्केल से मेडिसिन सिलेक्ट करते हैं, उसको वो मेडिसिन दी, लेकिन मेडिसिन देने के बावजूद उसको वो जो दर्द है वो सहना पड़ता है. लेकिन अगर आप एलएम पोटेंसी से वही मेडिसिन उसके ससेप्टिबिलिटी के हिसाब से अगर देते हैं, अगर प्रिस्क्राइब करते हैं, तो जो दर्द है, जो रेनल कैल्कुलाई एक्सपेल होते समय जो दर्द है, निकलते समय जो दर्द होता है, उसकी मात्रा आप नहीं मिलती आपको. अगर वहां 100% होगी तो यहां पे आपको 10% उसका पेनफुल सेंसेशन. You can experience this. I have experienced the number of time, and according to that, I am sharing you my experience with you. Now, this scale was designated in the different countries in the different way. हमारे इंडिया में इसको बोलते हैं 0/1, 0/2, 0/3, 0/4. In the Western countries, it goes to the 1/0, 2/0, 3/0, according to the Roman letter. In the simple way, this potency is designated in the true form, in the better form, LM1, LM2, LM3. L for 50 and M for millisimal. Therefore, this scale LM potency is called 50 millisimal. This is the 50 millisimal. Here is the one important point which was mentioned by the Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, that 0 is representing the poppy-sized globule, which is used in each dynamization of the 50 millisimal potency. जब यह शुरुआत होगी, like 0/1 से 0/2, जब शुरू होगी तो भी इसको पॉपी साइज ग्लोब्यूल लगेगा, और जब पूरी होगी तब भी इसमें 0/1 पोटेंसी में ग्लोब्यूल्स रहेगा. So it is always start from the globule and it end into the globules. This is the very important point, that is about the homeopathic 0/1 or LM potency. Now, as you know that the preparation of the LM potency as per the 6th edition of Morgan of Medicine, in the mode of preparation, I will just in short it will describe and come on my focus point, that is the utility of the LM potency. Take the 1 grain of drug substances, to it add the 99 grain of sugar of milk. If we take the drug substances in the liquid form, take the 1 drop of the drug substances, to it add the 100 grain of the sugar of milk, triturate it for the 1 hour, you will get the 1C potency. 1C potency which is having a drug strength that is 1/2. From the 1C we have to prepare the 2C. In the same way you will get the drug strength 1/10 to the power 4. Like this you can prepare the 3C potency. 3C potency which is having a drug strength 1/10 to the power 6. Now you can imagine when the 1 grain is in 1 million part of drug substances in the powder. So how the Dr. Hahnemann has take the laborious work 4 to 5 years after the 1833 and given us the miracle and the magic effect of the potency, division of 1 grain of drug substances into 1 million part. So that is the magic of the homeopathy, that is the division in 50 millisievert scale. Now this solid or powder form of the drug should be converted into, that is the 3C trait converted into the liquid form. Now here this 3C converted into the liquid form, that is the this 1 part of the drug substances, that is the 1 grain, that is the 65 milligram. To it add the 500 part of the mixture of alcohol and purified water, which is having a ratio 1:4, which is having a ratio 1:4, and in that we can take the 1 grain, that is the 65 milligram, to it add 500 drop of the mixture of alcohol and the purified water, which is the ratio 1:4. 100 drop of the alcohol, to it add the 400 drop of the purified water, and at that time this potency will carry the power. In the previous 500 power 2, previously it is 1/10 to the power 6 in the 3C potency. 3C potency में हमारा पावर कितना था? 1/10 to the power 6. अभी हमने उसमें क्या मिलाया? 500 ड्रॉप ऑफ मिक्सचर ऑफ द अल्कोहल एंड द प्यूरिफाइड वाटर. अब ये मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 500, देन इट गोज द ड्रग स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द mother potency. Now here the trituration is converted into the liquid form, and this liquid form is having a drug strength 1/5 10 to the power 8. यहाँ पे हमारी मदर पोटेंसी बन गई है. इस मदर पोटेंसी से हमको बनाना है 0/1 पोटेंसी. उस वक्त हमको लेना है 1 drop of the mother potency, to it add the 100 drop of the pure alcohol, that is the absolute alcohol, to it add and give 100 downward succussion stroke. जब हम देते हैं इस वक्त हमें मिलती है 0/1 पोटेंसी की लिक्विड पोटेंसी, यहां पोटेंसी पूरी तरह से बनी नहीं है, सिर्फ लिक्विड पोटेंसी बनी है, बिकॉज डॉक्टर हेनेमैन ऑलवेज हैज गिवन द theory that is the homeopathic LM potency start from the globule and end into the globule. So therefore here the liquid potency is prepared, so therefore it is the medicament O globule is confirmed by the mention. Then the conversion of 0/1 potency in liquid form. So take the 500 globule of weighing 1 grain, and from that, for that 500 globule you have to add the 1 drop of the 0/1 potency, moistened with the 1 drop of the 0/1 potency here, and then dry it on the quickly on the piece of blotting paper, and you have to prepare here the potency completed the 0/1. Where it started from that 0/1 liquid potency to here it is converted into globule form, and in the globule form it is completed. Now you can see the drug strength. In the previous part, the drug strength is 1/5 10 to the power 8. Now 1 drop from the liquid potency of 0/1 is divided into 500 times into 10, and you will obtain the potency, that is the 1/5 is to 2 multiplied by 10 to the power 10. So here the potency is prepared 1/5 10 to the power 10. The next higher potency, that is 0/2 or LM2, is prepared in the same manner by taking one globule from the 0/1 potency mixed with the 1 drop of the purified water. We add 100 drop of the dispensing alcohol and give 100 downward succussion stroke. Then you will obtain, or you will get the potency, that is the liquid potency 0/2 potency. अब जब ये 0/2 पोटेंसी लिक्विड में बनेगी तो उस वक्त वो भी कंप्लीट नहीं हुई है, लेकिन इसका जो कैलकुलेशन है इट विल बी टर्न इनटू द स्ट्रेंथ, दैट इज द एवरी टाइम इट शुड बी 1/5 10 टू द पावर 4 से अपग्रेड होते जाएगा, और हमें जो लिक्विड पोटेंसी है वो लिक्विड पोटेंसी को अभी ग्लोब्यूल फॉर्म में बनाना है, तो वापस से आपको एक द स्मॉल पॉपी साइज 500 globule of weighing 1 grain and to it moistened with the 1 drop of the 0/2 liquid potency and dried on the piece of the blotting paper. आपको जब वो मिलेगा तो 0/2 potency in the liquid form, but at that time the potency should be having a strength 1/5 10 to the power 2 multiplied by 10 to the power 14. इस तरह से every time the power enhanced 1/50,000 times and the material of the part is reduced or decreased 1/50,000 times. So therefore this is the very high degree of dilution or the dynamization, where the drug strength or the drug power is having a 1/5 10 to the power 4. अभी आप देखिए, जब हम कोई पोटेंसी बनाते हैं तो उसका स्ट्रेंथ किस तरह से बढ़ा जाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एज पर द नेसेसिटी द LM potency is prepared in the same manner, continue up to 0/30 0/60. डॉक्टर हैनीमैन ने सिर्फ हमको दिया था 0/30 तक, लेकिन देयर आर द great other homeopath, those who are prepared their own potency as per requirement 0/60 0/90 तक बना कर वो दे चुके हैं. So every time the drug is increased by the 1/5 10 to the power 4. अभी 0/1 potency having a drug strength 1/5 10 to the power 10, 0/6 potency having a drug strength 1/10 to the power 6, 1/5 into 6 10 to the power 30. इस तरह से आप लास्ट देखिए 1/100 0/100 potency drug strength 0/100 drug potency 100, that is 1/5 10 to the power 1/5 100 into multiplied by 10 to the power 406. इसका मतलब जो ड्रग हम बनाते हैं उस वक्त 0/10 10 to the power it should be near about 1,101 multiplied by something. So this is the higher gradation of the dilution which is prepared in the LM potency, where the vital capacity has a more penetrate in the deeper and deeper part of the tissue which will give you the. अब जब हम 1M potency बनाते हैं 1M potency 1000, 10M potency 10,000, 50M 50,000, CM potency 1 लाख. जब हम 1 potency बनाते हैं तो उसमें हम स्ट्रोक देते हैं सिर्फ 10 इन सेंटिसिमल स्केल, और LM potency में हम स्ट्रोक देते हैं 100. If you calculate up to the CM, we have to give the 10 million stroke we are given in the CM potency of LM scale, but in the centesimal it is not given that much strength because it should be increased by that much dilution. Now administration of LM potency. सबसे और महत्व की बात यह है कि अभी there are much more mistake while prescribing or dispensing the LM potency in the homeopath. कुछ होम्योपैथ क्या करते हैं कि पर्टिकुलर पोटेंसी के 2-3 ग्लोब्यूल सैचेट में बांध के पेशेंट को देते हैं और उनको बोलते हैं घर पे जाके 2 चम्मच पानी में इसमें ले लो. कोई लोग 30 ml की बोतल में डाल के देते हैं, बोलते हैं आधे घंटे में ले लो. So there are the various different method they are using for the homeopathic dispensing of the 50 millisimal scale. And the most important thing is that if you want to choose the homeopathic potency, LM potency in the practice, we have to go most similimum medicine. अगर आपको सिमिलिमम मेडिसिन आता है तो ही इसमें आपने प्रैक्टिस शुरू करना जरूरी है, क्योंकि the similar medicine work better in single or second single dose. So therefore, how to prepare the medicinal solution? This is the as per the Dr. Hahnemann. First of all, take the new brand bottle of the 120 or 60 ml or 30 ml as per the requirement, and to it add 3/4 of crush only 1 medicated globule of desired potency. जो पोटेंसी आपने प्रिस्क्राइब किए उसको 1 ग्लोब्यूल आपको क्रश करना है. उसके बाद उसमें 15 से 20 बूंद प्लेन अल्कोहल के आपको डालना है. उसमें बाद में आपको 1 or 2 टीस्पूनफुल ऑफ द शुगर ऑफ मिल्क डालना है. अगर वो आपके पास नहीं है तो आपको 15 से 20 प्लेन ग्लोब्यूल डालना है. देन क्लोज द बॉटल टाइटली एंड मार्क. इफ इट इज 120 ml, मार्क 16 डोज. 60 ml है 8 डोज बनाइए, 30 ml है 4 डोज बनाइए. एंड दिस मेडिसिन और द मेडिसिनल सॉल्यूशन इज रेडी फॉर द डिस्पेंसिंग ऑफ पर्टिकुलर LM potency. The direction of the patient for taking the medicinal solution according to the doctrine of dosage. the potency selection depend upon the susceptibility of the patient, and the direction should be mentioned in each attenuation of the drug according to the sensitivity of the patient. As in the aphorism number 248, Dr. Hahnemann has mentioned about the how the drug is modified, how the solution is modified by the vigorous shaking, by every dose changing the degree of potency. जब हम LM potency किसी को देते हैं तो उस वक्त हमें किस तरह का अटेंटुनेशन या सकशन देना चाहिए, इसके बारे में उन्होंने इसके बारे में बताया है. Now, as per the case of individual case, the patient is hypersensitive, less sensitive और least sensitive है, ये आपको पता चल जाता है. तो उस वक्त according to that scale, when the scale according to the LM potency, we have to give the aid succussion for the hypersensitive patient. Like बहुत से बार क्या होता है कि बहुत से लोग हाइपरटेंसिव रहते हैं, बहुत बीपी बढ़ा रहता है, बहुत घबराते हैं. At that time the excitation is too much, so therefore at that time we have to give the 8. Then when the less sensitive, you have to give the 10 succussion. और जब least excited है, उसको एक्शन जल्दी हो नहीं रही है, तो at that time you have to give the 12 succussion for the this LM potency or medicinal solution. After the succussion, take 1 dose of the medicinal solution and quick add into the glass full where the 3/4 glass of pure water, then stir the water. From that take or advise 1 or 2 teaspoonful should be taken by the patient and remaining he has to throw out. अब बहुत से जनों का यहाँ क्वेश्चन आता है कि भाई बाकी का फेक क्यों देने का. Now here as per the minimum law, we have to give that much stimulation which is only required to stimulate the vital force. उतना ही stimulation हमें देना है. If we give the stimulation more, it will more to aggravate. So therefore it is mentioned in the dilution form, you can take only 1 or 2 teaspoonful should be taken and the remaining you have to throw out. Each dose is applied in the same manner. Many times there is an idiosyncratic patient, many times there is a hypersensitive patient. Still they are getting the aggravation. अगर उनको aggravation होता है तो again go for the dilution in the same way. Take the 1 dose that is from the same bottle, will add into 3/4 part of the pure water of the glass, stir it. From that, take another glass, 3/4 glass of the dose of 1 teaspoonful to the another glass, stir it, and then you have to give to the patient. And if still the patient get the aggravated, तो उसको वापस से उसी तरह से और 3/4 ग्लास ऑफ वाटर लेना चाहिए. उसमें पहले ग्लास का, दूसरे ग्लास का, तीसरे ग्लास का बॉटल वाटर उसमें 1 टीस्पूनफुल ऐड करना चाहिए और उसको स्टर करके वापस से वो देना चाहिए. So as per the requirement of the case and as per the requirement of the susceptibility of the patient, we have to dilute the every time, and then he has to advise the patient, you have to advise the patient that to take the 1 or 2 teaspoonful and remaining you have to throw out. This is the direction for the taking the particular potency. Now dose of LM potency. हमें किस तरह से डोज का यूटिलाइजेशन करना चाहिए एलएम पोटेंसी में। A single medicine should be given at one time. सबसे और important, that is the law of simplex, because homeopathic medicines are proved singly, so therefore it act on the vital force according to their action of the remedy singly in full form, otherwise it will not give the proper result. So every dose should be minimum infinitesimal. अब इसमें बहुत से बार क्वेश्चन आता है, you have to give the small dose, minimum dose और infinitesimal dose. Small मतलब small, that much small that will be counted. Minimum dose, the dose which can only stimulate the vital force. Infinitesimal dose, the dose which the minimum, the dose which stimulate the vital force. अब इसमें एक्सेप्शन बहुत से आए हैं इन एफोरिज्म नंबर 282 में, एज पर द डॉक्टर हेनेमन गाइडलाइन इन द क्रॉनिक डिसीज इन 1837 में जब क्रॉनिक डिसीज पब्लिश हुआ था उस वक्त इट शुड बी मेंशन इन द एंड आल्सो गिवन दैट द क्रॉनिक डिसीज में if the miasmatic background is there, psoriasis, psychosis, syphilitic, must administer the higher degree of potentization remedies and repeat it several times in daily, unless and until the patient will not remove the miasmatic background of the disease. So therefore ये minimum dose जो mention किया है एज पर द फुटनोट 282, इसमें एक्सेप्शन भी दिए है कि अगर डिसीज क्रॉनिक है, माइजेमेटिक बैकग्राउंड है, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू रिमूव द माइजेमेटिक बैकग्राउंड वी हैव टू रिपीट द डोज ऑफ हायर डिग्री ऑफ पोटेंटाइज रेमेडीज इन द सेवरल टाइम्स फॉर द सेवरल डेज. देयर इज नो एनी कॉम्प्लिकेशन इज देयर. And for that, these things are very helpful in the treatment. Administer the dose in the liquid form to the quickest accomplishment of the cure. Homeopathic medicine centesimal scale में बहुत से लोग क्या करते हैं, जब सेंटेसिमल स्केल के डोज का इफेक्ट कम होता है तो वो क्या करते हैं, दे आर गिविंग द डोज इन द लिक्विड फॉर्म, बट स्टिल दे आर नॉट गेटिंग द दैट मच रिजल्ट विच इज रिक्वायर्ड टू अप टू दैट एक्सटेंट टू क्योर द डिसीज. सो दे आर गिविंग द इन द रिपीटेशन. व्हाट इज दैट इज दिस LM potency. So administration of the dose in the liquid form to quickest accomplishment of the cure. Our potency is available in the liquid form and it is to cure that level where the highly dynamized drug is available for the treatment of the case. Now the potency available in LM potency as per the Dr. Hahnemann recommended 0/1 to 0/30. Majority of the patient obtain the ideal cure up to 0/20 as per my knowledge. इसके आगे तो कहीं जरूरत नहीं पड़ी अभी तक, लेकिन some of the pioneer like Dr. R.P. Patel of Kerala, Dr. Mandal use this scale beyond the 0/30, 0/50, 0/45, 0/60 in various incurable diseases like cancers and all the other pathological background diseases. In my view, in the today's modern homeopathic world, this is the real broad spectrum 5G network, and your to fastest result which is necessary to get in homeopathy. बहुत से बार सभी लोगों को क्वेश्चन रहता है कि भाई कौन से पोटेंसी से स्टार्ट करें, कौन से पोटेंसी से स्टार्ट करें, मतलब as per the universal guideline of the homeopathy, you have to always start with the potency that is the lowest potency, that is the 0/1, 0/1, and go up to the 0/6 potency. But practically, when we are experienced, many times there are some much more obstacles are present, and due to that, the susceptibility of the patient is very important when we are selecting the potency. So how skillfully the physician assess the susceptibility of the patient, how he applied the knowledge of the drug in the case to case in very selection of the potency. अगर आपके पास में नॉलेज है, स्किलफुल ऑब्जर्वेशन है, आप अगर ससेप्टिबिलिटी को सही ढंग से निकाल सकते हैं तो आपको पोटेंसी सिलेक्शन में कहीं भी दिक्कत नहीं आने वाली। और बहुत से जो होम्योपैथ वो फेलियर यही होते हैं, दे आर चूज द सिमिलम रेमेडी ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सिम्टम सिमिलरिटी, बट दे आर फेल टू सिलेक्ट द fail to select the potency in the this particular case. और ये जो क्षमता है, ये जो स्केल की जो all these things will be very helpful in the LM potency, आपको कोई भी दिक्कत नहीं जाएगी। Now in the acute case where the susceptibility is high, potency you go with the high potency, but every time you must keep in the mind, you must start with the lowest potency and go gradually to the higher and higher potency. You can go up to 0/10, 0/15 or 0/20 is sufficient, but in some cases where there is a vitality is too low, where the vital fluid is lost, severe bleeding, start with the low potency and goes up to 0/6 potency, you will get the better result. अभी कभी कभी ये क्या होता है कि जो ससेप्टिबिलिटी की जो जानकारी है, ससेप्टिबिलिटी को जो असेसमेंट है, वो हमारा गलत भी हो सकता है। तो उसके लिए हमको क्रॉनिक डिसीज और लॉन्ग टर्म डिसीज में to wake up the time of the case, we have to go from jumping method of the potency as to fulfill the susceptibility of the patient. हमको अगर एकाधिक केस है, उसमें हम अगर 0/3 हमने सिलेक्ट की है, 0/3 सिलेक्ट करने के बाद में हमको लगता है कि नहीं, इसको हायर पोटेंसी देना चाहिए, you go 0/6, you go 0/10, and the most favorable and the most important potency which is available in the market and in your clinic is the best potency at that time. This is the potency selection, or from what potency you have to start the treatment. इसके बाद है route of administration of medicine. As per the aphorism number 248, 284 and 285, the route of administration of the, there are the 4 routes are mentioned: by oral, ingestion through the mouth, it goes through the sublingual part of the mouth, and then this sublingual part requires no digestion and directly it is absorbed from the mouth and act on the cerebrospinal and ganglion nervous system, and you will get the action of the medicine. So this is the general rule. By olfaction, as per the aphorism number 288 in the footnote 1, in the functional footnote, it is given that when we apply the olfactory route through the nose and also through the mouth, it given or mentioned in the act of smelling, this is the one of the fastest route which is given in the homeopathic system, where the medicinal aura inhale in the shortest time and act on the directly to the brain. So there are the many patient like hysterical patient, idiosyncratic patient. There are the various in the condition in the lockjaw. This type of medicine should be mentioned or given in the theory. Then third is rubbing. It is also mentioned about the rubbing, that is the massage through. In the footnote 292 aphorism, it is mentioned that when we rub on the skin, there will be developed the friction, and due to the cutaneous surface of the body, where there is a living fiber which is capable of feeling the sensation and absorb the material of the from their spores, and you will get the action of the medicine. So this is the route, and the last and most important route is by from the mother milk, that is by the breastfeeding to the newborn babies. So all these routes which is mentioned, it is also called as the pharmaconomy, which is mentioned about the aphorism number 284 and 285 in the Organon of Medicine. Now the important part, how long the as per the Kent 10 observation, it is mentioned that the first prescription should be continued till the improvement experience and goes with the 0/1, 0/2, 0/3. अब यहाँ पे 0/1, 0/2, 0/3 क्यों बोला है? प्रिस्क्रिप्शन कंटिन्यू करते समय बहुत बार जब ससेप्टिबिलिटी का असेसमेंट हमें नहीं आता है, तो हम समझते हैं कि हमारी पोटेंसी काम नहीं कर रही। तो उस वक्त हमें क्या करना है, 0/1 पोटेंसी को बनाना है मेडिसिनल सॉल्यूशन में, और मेडिसिनल सॉल्यूशन में बनाने के बाद हमको क्या करना है, मेडिसिनल सॉल्यूशन में हमको बनाने के बाद क्या करना है, उसको सकशन करना है, और सकशन करके उसको पेशेंट को देना है। उस वक्त हम 3 बार सकशन करने के बाद देने के बाद हमको चौथी बार वापस से वही ड्रग को 0/2 में प्रिस्क्राइब करके देना है, वही ड्रग को सिलेक्टेड सिमिलिमम रेमेडी, एंड उसको हमको 0/3 तक बढ़ाना है, फ्रॉम लो टू हाई विद सकशन विद बाय शेकिंग ऑफ ड्रग सब्सटेंसेस। द नेक्स्ट इज proper time of second prescription. When the new symptom appear, then the selected new medicine on the totality of the symptoms and start with the lowest potency and modify the solution of the every dose through the vigorous checking, thus the degree of potency. अभी यहाँ पे क्या है, जब हम मेडिसिन दे रहे हैं, मेडिसिन देते समय अगर कुछ हमको न्यू सिम्टम मिलते हैं, और न्यू सिम्टम जब मिलेंगे तो उस वक्त उसकी टोटलिटी लेकर उसको सिमिलिमम सिलेक्ट करके, और वो ड्रग को हमको लोएस्ट पोटेंसी से स्टार्ट करना है बाय गिविंग द सकशन अकॉर्डिंग टू द सेंसिटिविटी 8, 10 और 12। उसके बाद आता है रिपीटेशन ऑफ डोजेस, फार्माकोप्रोफिलैक्सी, दैट इज द repetition of LM potency mainly depends on the nature of the disease. About nature of the disease में whether it is chronic, acute or in very urgent cases. अब chronic disease में like asthma, skin disease, hypertension, cancer, you can repeat once in a day, or you can repeat once in every alternate day. Thus the long duration action of the medicine may be repeated daily for month in ever increase succussion. Ever increase succussion मतलब जब हम कोई पोटेंसी को रिपीट करते हैं उस वक्त एवरी टाइम वी हैव टू गिव द शेक विगरस टू द container, and then we have to take the one dose from that particular bottle to the glass full of water, stir it, and then you have to prescribe to the patient 1 or 2 teaspoonful, remaining will be throughout. So this is the important about the chronic case. पहले क्या था, पहले इन सेंटेसिमल में हम आज भी एक बार हमने डोज देने के बाद हमको उसको 8 दिन 15 दिन 40 दिन जब तक उसका ड्यूरेशन रहता है रिपीट नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन यहाँ हम उसको रिपीट कर सकते हैं और रोज रिपीट कर सकते हैं, दिन में 2 बार रिपीट कर सकते हैं. दैट इज ऑल्सो इन द क्रॉनिक डिसीज और लॉन्ग एक्टिंग रेमेडी में भी. इन एक्यूट केस द डायरिया, डिसेंट्री एंड मलेरिया, दिस इज वेरी important. Acute cases, there is if the person goes the stool for 10 times 20 times, so this is the very dangerous for them. That is in the, so at that time you can give the dose every 2 hours 3 hours 4 hours 6 hours, और इससे भी कम हम जा सकते हैं, लेकिन according to the sensitivity and the susceptibility of the seriousness of the patient. In very urgent cases where the tetanus, cholera, high grade fever, अब जनरली मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि होम्योपैथी में होम्योपैथिक डॉक्टर हाई ग्रेड फीवर हो गया कि बोलते हैं पेशेंट को यू गो टू द हॉस्पिटल एंड एडमिट फर्स्ट. बहुत से बार मैंने देखा है, लेकिन क्यों? बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव एनी कॉन्फिडेंस टू ट्रीट सच टाइप ऑफ पेशेंट इन देयर क्लिनिक. क्योंकि उनको लगता है हमने मेडिसिन देने के बाद अगर फीवर नहीं उतरा तो पेशेंट विल बी सीरियस. डोंट बी अफ्रेड फ्रॉम दिस कंडीशन. यू गो विद द LM potency, यू विल डेफिनेटली गेट द रिजल्ट विद इन हाफ एन आवर और विद इन 2 आवर. बस ज्यादा से ज्यादा आपका फीवर उतर जाएगा, वो 104 रहो या 103 रहो या कितना भी रहो. लेकिन आपको डरने की जरूरत नहीं, आपको उसको ठीक ढंग से हैंडल करना जरूरी है. इन द अर्जेंट केसेस, इन एवरी हाफ एन आवर, एवरी 15 मिनट, एवरी 10 मिनट और इवन द लेस, आपका बीपी भी कम होता है, हाइपरटेंशन भी कम होता है, फीवर भी उतरता है, एंड द कंडीशन विच इज वेरी मच लॉक इन एवरी केस. को एक आखिरी में केस बताऊंगा, वो केस में आपको सही में. Now, the important is that importance of the LM potency in the clinical practice. In the 21st century, this is the powerful weapon which can be effectively used by the homeopath against any type of diseases, and to become the fastest and the advanced mode of homeopathy. आज जरूरत क्या है? हमें जरूरत है कि जो होम्योपैथी की प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं सही ढंग से, उनको यह दिखाना जरूरी है कि वी हैव अ पावरफुल वेपन. वी हैव. अब बहुत से लोगों ने कोरोना में काफी अच्छी तरह से पेशेंट को अच्छा किया. Favorable result, but homeopathy has given the favorable result. So again, if we use the 50 millisimal LM potency, you will get the more power, and it gives you the courage, wisdom, perfection, and unbounded scope of serve to mankind, as well as establish the supremacy of the homeopathy on the other system of medicine. So my dear friend, this LM potency brought the revolution in the field of homeopathy. So kindly catch this and make your practice more advanced in the homeopathy. Now, special characteristic of the LM potency. This LM potency, yes, what we say, minimum homeopathic aggravation. क्या बोलते थे पहले लोग बोलते थे कि होम्योपैथी में पहले डिसीज बढ़ता है और बाद में कम होता है। इसके लिए लोग काफी डरे हुए थे, लोग काफी इस दवा को लेने से डरते थे। नाउ व्हाट इज दैट? अभी ऐसा नहीं होगा, अभी ऐसा नहीं होगा। हम अभी क्या करने वाले हैं? हम अगर here there is the homeopathic aggravation is nullified, no minimum aggravation, that is the minimum homeopathic aggravation. होम्योपैथिक एग्रेवेशन की डेफिनेशन क्या है? एज पर द एफोरिज्म नंबर 280, इट इज द स्लाइटली इंटेंसिफिकेशन ऑफ द ओरिजिनल सिम्टम ऑफ द मेडिसिन. Slightly intensification, it is only visualized by the homeopathic physician, only realized by the patient in the physical state, not on the mental state. So this is the important about the minimum homeopathic aggravation. Then quick to cure. Quick to cure means that is the पहले कैसा था? The dose, the drug must be take long time to cure the chronic diseases. पहले लंबा समय वो, लेकिन अभी क्या है? In the chronic disease, the wait and watching period is finished, and there is a short period is obtained, and you will cure the chronic diseases in the short time. Then next is repetition, frequent repetition. पहले जब हम repetition करते थे तो उस वक्त क्या था? When we select a long deep acting remedy, the long deep acting remedy is having a period, that is the 60 days. After the 60 days you have to repeat the dose. Otherwise, if you repeat the dose at that time, the reaction of the vital force, secondary action, is overlap the primary action of the second dose, repeat dose. It means homeopathic aggravation is more, and due to that there is a much more trouble in the treatment of the chronic diseases with the chronic, that is the deep acting remedy. Then judge the correct medicine in short period. Now after all, every homeopath is the human being. He can also make the mistake while selecting the civillimum remedy. But due to this LM scale or LM potency, we can judge in, हमने अगर फीवर का पेशेंट है और फीवर के पेशेंट को हमने सिलेक्ट सिमिलिमम की बेलाडोल जो भी मेडिसिन है, और सिलेक्ट करने के बाद जब हमको पता चला कि 2 घंटे में ही हमको पता चला कि उसको एक्शन नहीं हो रही, you go through the another simillimum, select the remedy, give the dose, you will get the result. लेकिन अगर हमने सेंटेसिमल में यही काम किया और हमने उसको 1m पोटेंसी का, वही पोटेंसी का ड्रग दिया, तो क्या होगा? we will not repeat the dose on that day. यानी उस दिन वो पेशेंट हमें पता होने के बावजूद भी हम उसकी रेमेडी क्या कर सकते? चेंज नहीं कर सकते. सो दिस इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर आपसे गलती भी होती है तो आप उसको करेक्ट कर सकते हैं इन वेरी शॉर्ट टाइम. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज efficiency to turn the incurable to curable disease. बहुत से बार ऐसे होता है कि डिसीज लाइक कैंसर and there are number of diseases are there which are pathological background. लोग बोलते हैं फॉर एग्जाम्पल थैलेसीमिया एंड ऑल दिस थिंग एंड ऑल द क्रॉनिक डिसीजेस. जब हम ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सिम्टम सिमिलैरिटी उसको मेडिसिन सिलेक्ट करते हैं और देते हैं एज पर द वाइटल कैपेसिटी ऑफ द पेशेंट, मेनी टाइम्स that incurable disease turn toward the curable condition, and decimal also, but it is less, but in the 50 millisimal it is too much. मतलब हमारी जो क्षमता है मेडिसिन के काम करने की, it is work like a powerful weapon, that is Mach 10. This is the Mach 10 is the powerful machine gun in the all over the world. और ये जब penetrate करती है the deeper part of the vitality and the deeper part of the tissue, it become unexplainable. Incurable disease turn into the curable condition. This is the experience of LM potency. Now there are the various diseases which are uncontrollable, widespread of the pathological background. There is no need to chance to get from that disease course. So at that time we need the palliative remedy. As you know that in the other system of the treatment, there are the few remedies are there to give the palliation to the patient, but that remedies are also killing remedy. We are not killing that person. We are giving the palliation to the person disease, not to the person that condition. So therefore, it is very helpful in the palliation of the LM potency, and we can also use to turn that condition into many times in the for the such diseases into curative purpose. As you know that we are homeopath, almost homeopath, work on the psychosomatic cases. In the psychosomatic cases where there is a mental condition which is the pure symptom, and at that time the patient is very much sensitive, and if we give the proper dose of that particular potency in the proper vital level, in the proper potency, that condition will be very much smoothly, without the least aggravation, the patient will come out from that condition. Now, as you know that in the corona, there are number of patients are develop the fear about the corona. Now the homeopath has only sold to apply such LM potency in such cases. Within the 2 to 3 days, the patient will be come out from that state and he become normal in the life. This is the quick action, or otherwise the patient will be settled into the corona state and he went to the hospitalized for the treatment in the. So this is the magic of the LM scale. It is also in the effective in the treatment to arrest the suppressed state of disease. This is the major problem in the homeopathy, because in the homeopathy आपको पता होगा कि लोग सभी तरह से ट्रीटमेंट लेने के लिए सबसे आखिरी आते हैं, पहले एलोपैथी लेते हैं और जब कुछ नहीं बचा तो फिर होम्योपैथी में आते हैं. तो तब तक उसका जो डिसीज का स्टेज रहता है वो इतना माल ट्रीटेड होता है कि उसमें जो सप्रेस कंडीशन रहती है, इट विल नॉट गिव द प्रॉपर symptom, proper information to the treat the disease, and to first we have to make it arose the suppressed state, that is come up from the suppression, and then you will get the disease state. Then next is the LM potency. What the LM potency give you? The LM potency gives you the freedom of the both the physician and the patient from the all obstacle like homeopathic aggravation, wait and watch for the long period. In this case, the wrongly selected representation should be correct quickly, and most important point, it is very economically to the physician. क्या लग रहा है? एक globule, एक bottle, you can give the very much economically to the patient also. Now, I think I have given much more information about the 50 millisievert scale. Now, I will conclude this session with this short case of Bell palsy. कि ये केस को मैंने किस तरह से सेंटेसिमल से 50 मिलीसिमल जाने के लिए मजबूर हो गया. आप देखिए इसको, मैं इन शॉर्ट में बताता हूं आपको, टाइम बहुत कम है. This is the case of 3-year-old girl suffering from the Bell's palsy. 29 अप्रैल को ये पेशेंट डायग्नोस हुआ. उसको सुबह से ही थोड़ी ड्रॉपिंग ऑफ आईलिड्स, उसका लिप टिल्ट होने लगा था और आंखों में से पानी आना शुरू हो गया था. उसके फादर ने उसको पीडियाट्रिशियन के पास लेके गए. शाम को 7:30 बजे, सुबह से शाम तक वो उसी तरह से कंप्लेंट करती रही. माँ के ध्यान में दोपहर में आया. जैसे उन्होंने पीडियाट्रिशियन को बताया, पीडियाट्रिशियन हैज गिवन फर्स्ट ही हैज गिवन द एडवाइस टू डू द एमआरआई ब्रेन. ये होने के बाद में हम प्रॉपर उसको मेडिसिन देंगे. पेशेंट के जो ग्रैंडफादर है, ही इज माय रेगुलर पेशेंट. ही कॉल्ड मी एंड आस्क्ड एंड एक्सप्लेन द कंडीशन. देन आई टोल्ड हिम सेंड टू द माय क्लिनिक. पेशेंट हमारे पास में 9:30 बजे आया रात में. उसके बाद में पेशेंट एंटर्ड माय क्लिनिक एट नियर अबाउट 9:30 to 10, narrate all the incidents. मैंने पेशेंट को एग्जामिन किया, ऑब्जर्व स्किलफुली. देन आफ्टर near about 10:30, the patient was very drowsy. He sit on the lap of the mother and constantly wept. बार बार आंखों की पानी पोंछ रहा था और उसके मम्मी को बोल रहा था कि मुझे उल्टी जैसा लगता है, कैबिन के बाहर लेके चलो, मुझे वोमिटिंग होगी. फिर मैंने उनको परमिट किया, वो बाहर गए, बट नो वोमिटिंग. पेशेंट अगेन एंटर्ड इनटू द कैबिन, सेम कंप्लेंट शुरू हो गई. देन ऑन इंक्वायरी मदर टोल्ड she feel comfortable outside and uncomfortable inside the house. और ये कंप्लेंट जो उसके थी ये दोपहर से शुरू थी. उसके बाद पेशेंट इज इरिटेबल, डिस्टर्ब, नो फीवर, नो कफ, नो कोराइजा, नथिंग. देन आई आस्क्ड द IPR. मदर टोल्ड हम एक साथ रहते हैं, 4 बच्चे हैं, बड़े भाई के, छोटे भाई के, सबके साथ में बहुत अच्छा रिलेशन है. और जब उसके खिलौनों की बात आती है तो सारे बच्चों के खिलौने इसे ही चाहिए. सो सब कुछ इसे ही चाहिए. सो ये एक IPR हमने फाइंड आउट किया. देन उसको अगर हमने समझाया कि भाई ये इस all this IPR and PPI on relationship, we have given the stat medicine 200 potency. विथ फ्रीक्वेंट रिपीटेशन 10-10 मिनट में हमारे क्लिनिक में ही, और उसे बिठा के रखा। विदिन द 30 मिनट 80% of the dropping of eyelid treated lid came toward normal. This is the magic of homeopathy, no doubt. But I will show you the magic of LM potency. क्योंकि हमारे पास उस वक्त जो पोटेंसी अवेलेबल थी, हमने उसको जो हमको बेटर लगा हमने दिया। At that night we are given the SL, हमने SL दे दिया। दूसरे दिन देयर इज नो चेंज, हमने वापस से 3 दिन का। तीसरे दिन जब पेशेंट आया, वो हमने उसको डोज बढ़ा के, दैट इज 1 m पोटेंसी का डोज दिया ऑफ द सेम मेडिसिन, और 7 दिन के लिए उसको एसएल दे दिया। तो टोटल रिकवरी 10 to the 90%, एंड पेशेंट इज फ्रेश। Continue SL for next 7 days. Now here the patient is stable, but not completely restored the health. अभी देखिए जो 10% उसका रह गया, इसके लिए patient is very much worried that the parents and all that family member. Then after that मुझसे दवा तो लेके गया, लेकिन after that the patient went to neurophysician, examined from them, and they confirmed the recovery, and then again visited in my clinic after मैंने ऐसा किया। मैंने बोला डॉक्टर ने क्या बताया, उन्होंने बोला कि अच्छी हो रही है, उन्होंने विटामिन की टैबलेट लिख के दी, नथिंग। देन नाउ द सिम्पटम रिमेन ओनली समटाइम द आईलिड अफेक्टेड साइड ट्विच्ड, ऐसा झटका बैठता है और आंख बुझ जाती है। देन आई स्टार्टेड one dose daily. You cannot imagine within the 2 dose, 2 दिन में, पहला दिन का डोज और दूसरे दिन का डोज, that patient will stop everything and patient is completely cured. And the mental state of that patient, जो patient 3 साल तक irritable, disturbed, anxious, crying रहती थी, वो सबसे मिलने लगी, बात करने लगी। मेरा बोलने का मतलब ये है कि हाउ द मैजिकली द मेंटल स्टेट ऑफ दैट पेशेंट, वो पेशेंट मेरे पास में उसके लिए तो आया भी नहीं था। मेरे पास किस लिए आया था? सिर्फ टेल्स पाल्सी जो उसको हुई थी, लेकिन उसका जो मेंटल स्टेट चेंज हुआ, वो मेंटल स्टेट 50 मिलीसीमेंस से ही हो सकता है। 3 साल मतलब जो बचपन से लेके तो आज तक जो रोती थी, किसी के साथ में मिलती नहीं थी, बात कम करती थी, शी इज शाय, कुछ ये चेंजेस में काफी अच्छे से आए। अभी मैं आपको मेडिसिन के लिए बताता हूं। देखिए एनालिसिस मैंने कैसे किया वो भी मैं बताता हूं। बेल्स पाल्सी इज द वीकनेस ऑफ द मसल्स 1.5 of the face. Bell's palsy may be the reaction of viral. Now the case is solved with the लगा। The patient came to the total patient come to us irritable, continuously weeping mode, irritability children in the when sick, weeping in the children. Then case move with continuously मुझे बाहर जाना है, that is the ambulation in the open air. और after this rubric we have prescribed the, that is the Pulsatilla. Pulsatilla 200 3 dose at the 10 minute of interval, उसके बाद में 80 minute. But this is the chart. रेफ्रिजरेशन चार्ट देखिए। पेशेंट जब हमारे पास में पेशेंट आया था तो फर्स्ट स्टेज ऑफ द पेशेंट इज लाइक दिस, द बेल्स पाल्सी फेज बिफोर ट्रीटमेंट। उसका लिप देखिए आप, यू विल गेट द मोर, ये आंख तो ठीक है, ये 30 मिनट के बाद में पेशेंट इस तरह से हो गया क्लिनिक में। उसके बाद में सेकेंड डे पेशेंट इस तरह से था। माइन्यूटली देखेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि व्हाट इज द डिफरेंट। अब देखिए ये जो लिप है, दैट लिप विल बी स्लाइटली टिल्ट, and this tilt lip will show you the patient is not completely restored the health. अगर हम LM potency नहीं देते, हो सकता हम 10 m दे, 50 m दे, लेकिन उसकी जो मेंटल स्टेट रिकवर हुई है, that is not obtained in the other scale of potency. This is the magic of the homeopathy. ये देखिए and thank you very much for the keeping the patient. Today I am very much thankful to Delhi Homeopathic Medical Association. I have taken too much time. 4:30 बज गए और मटेरियल काफ़ी था, लेकिन मैंने थोड़ा शॉर्ट में एक्सप्लेन किया क्योंकि प्रिपरेशन शायद आने वाले सेशन में कुछ अगर रहा तो हम प्रिपरेशन ऑफ 50 मिलीसिमल का और हाउ टू यूज प्रैक्टिकली द 50 मिलीसिमल सील इन द क्लिनिकल प्रैक्टिस प्रैक्टिकली, क्योंकि बहुत से बार ऐसा होता है कि जो पोटेंसी हमें चाहिए, जो मेडिसिन हम तो होम्योपैथ हैज